Spokane police officer used his law enforcement powers to make a love connection. Now he's out of a job.
He was trying to pursue some type of relationship with this person and went about it absolutely the wrong way.
And today the Spokane Police Department fired one of its veteran officers for off-duty misconduct. Alan Edwards was terminated for misusing his position to get the home address of a woman he had met at a bar. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live at the Public Safety Building, where the acting police chief says there was no way he could have allowed Edwards to stay on the force. Jeff?
And Nadine, that's because Alan Edwards lied to one of his fellow officers in order to get this lady's address. It was a violation of a policy designed to protect the privacy of law-abiding citizens, and it also put the acting chief in the very difficult position of having to fire one of his own friends.
They were sleeping when we executed search warrants.
Alan Edwards was a hard-charging cop who made life miserable for Spokane criminals. We rode with him the night Edwards and his gang unit arrested this suspect in a 2009 attempted murder. But earlier this year, Edwards became enamored with a woman he had met at this Spokane Valley bar and then used his police powers to track down her home address.
He was trying to pursue some type of relationship with this person and went about it absolutely the wrong way.
The chief says the night of the incident, Edwards called one of his on-duty colleagues and asked her to look up the woman's name on the officer's computer inside her patrol car.
He contacted an on-duty officer and then led them to believe that what he was doing was a legitimate law enforcement purpose, that he was actually following up an alleged theft, and had this person run the name for him.
Edwards took down the woman's address and then showed up at her home unannounced and uninvited later that night.
It was a very brief conversation that he had with this complainant, in that he said that he was there to check on her welfare. Basically, he was worried about her, and she pretty soon told him just to go away. And he did.
The chief says when Edwards was confronted about the woman's complaint, Edwards admitted his involvement. His unwelcome advances cost Edwards his job and hurt the credibility of his fellow officers.
Officer Edwards and I served on the SWAT team together for 6 years. I do consider him a friend, but I take my oath and my duty to the citizens of this city very seriously, and although difficult, I'm going to do what I believe needs to be done.
And typically, the police guild rushes in to defend an officer when they are disciplined by the chief's office. However, in this case, the guild apparently believes that Alan Edwards needed to be fired. Reporting live at the Public Safety Building, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.